guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erin and I do mostly budgeting videos like the one you're about to see here. Spending some time with me. In today's video, we're going to be stuffing our variable expenses for this coming week. And I always start the new week on a Saturday because usually it's over the weekend that we do grocery shopping and sometimes get gas and stuff like that, just like errand stuff. So I am going to be stuffing in the wallet that I've had for a couple of weeks now, and it's working out really well. This is a Moterm wallet. And I did like a full tour of it just recently. So if you want to check that out, but it's a really, really nice system. The only thing is, if you're particular about folding cash, this may not be the wallet for you because you do have to fold it in order for it to fit. I'm used to using, you know, like a larger binder where the cash is just straight. But like, I'll give you an example. Like one of these, this clear binder, and everything is just like nice and straight. However, I wanted something that was a little bit smaller to fit in my purse, and I just thought, you know, let me try this. And I'm all about trying new things when it comes to budgeting and organizing money. So we are looking at, I keep moving things around. It's like I need to, okay, figure out like where I'm starting. Where's my baseline here? All right, so we are using this paycheck budget worksheet that's part of my budget kit, and I talk about this in almost every video. If you haven't gotten one for June, I do have a link down below if you want to download it, print it out for yourself. They are free. You should print it double-sided. That way the 2-page calendar will line up correctly. If you're putting it into a Happy Planner Big, just leave it as is, print it as is. But I do have in my Etsy shop all of my budget kits listed for every month this year. Or you can buy one that's for all 12 months. And there are instructions in each one of those that tells you how to resize it for a Happy Planner Classic size. So we're using the Paycheck Budget Worksheet from July 15th. And as you can see here, maybe let me zoom in just a bit. I had my pay and my husband's base pay. And I always talk about what base pay means and all that. He works a job that is commission based. So he does also get, aside from his commission, 2 base pays a month. So the total for that, because I didn't total this up and I'm not sure why, but let's just go ahead. If you hear my dog snoring, she is exhausted. I don't even know how she's sleeping with me talking the way I am, but she is. We have 3 little pugs, and that is Stella over there. I just showed her in a recent video. She's so cute and so sweet, but so tired. All of our dogs are. We have 3 senior pugs. Ooh, I don't know what that's about. What did I just do? See, I get to talk. I can't talk and do things at the same time. That's where I get myself in trouble. But anyways, let me just keep talking. So we have 3 senior pugs. And 1 is 13, one's going to be 13 next month, and then Stella is 11. She's going to be 11. So they like to sleep all day long. They just are tired little dogs. All right, so that's better. So here we have a total for this week of 2, 2, 6, 2, 39. I think I subtracted, and that's what I did. All right, so that's what I had to work with. And I broke it down. I broke the budget down. Let me move this out of the way. Oh, hi. I had the total right here. All right, so the income is here. And then fixed expenses, I increased this because we have a one-time water charge, and I'm going to be talking about that because recently I decided to implement a new module into my budget videos, which is stuffing our fixed expenses. So I'll talk about what that ended up being. In variables, $810, savings, $180, and then this should be what's remaining. But let's just go ahead and concentrate on the variables. And I tried to upload yesterday. I uploaded a bit of a different kind of video for me. And it was counting, I was unstuffing my, my sinking funds because I'm going to be reallocating them. And I was like, you know what? Let me try a video where I don't talk and I just kind of show the unstuffing of the cash and, you know, totaling it up and all that. And I'm not singling anyone out because collectively nobody liked it. So I decided to go ahead and do a voiceover and narrate it and re-upload it, which is what I did. So that was kind of funny. But you know what? You try things, you know, you never know. I mean, sometimes, you know, well, if you don't try, you never know if you missed an opportunity to maybe, you know, do something a little bit different and, you know, see how it works out for the better. But this time it was a miss, but that's okay. So the reason why I did it is because I know that my videos come with a lot of explanation. And I'm always kind of reiterating like how we get paid and what that money means and what the terms mean, base, commission, draw, you know, all that kind of stuff. And sometimes I fear that all that reiteration and explanation is going to put people off, you know, especially the regulars, because it's like, okay, I've heard this. I know the, you know, I know the deal, but I just think it's part of it. So I'm not going to worry about that too much because I worry about everything. And there's some things in my life I'm just going to have to choose not to worry about. And one of them is if I'm talking too much. So I like to explain, then I like to stuff, because I think that explaining does two things. It helps me prep and it helps me reinforce what I'm doing and if I'm doing things correctly. And then also it gives you the full picture. And I think that that is, that's a good thing. So for groceries, I had quite a bit of money left because we just didn't get a whole lot. So what am I going to do with this money? I'm not sure at the moment, but I had $51.27 and a very dirty penny. So the change I will go ahead and put into my change jar. And I am definitely going to be doing a video for you guys to guess how much change this is in here when I take it to the Coinstar. But I have two, I don't know if I'm going to do two of them. Maybe I could do two guessing games. I don't know, because I have two jars full of change and they're different sizes. But anyways, so I want to do that. And then I have to figure out what I'm going to give away. So I don't know if I'm going to give away something from my Etsy shop, but I kind of want to give something that I can mail to somebody. But I don't know. We'll see. All right. So for groceries, here's my envelope. So the envelope categories that I have in my new wallet are groceries, gas, dining out, personal. And I think personal is like haircuts or, you know, sometimes I buy fake nails or whatever. Health, home, miscellaneous, donate, and gifts. So groceries is the only one that I left some money in. Sometimes I'll have a couple dollars left from something, but I usually just like throw it in my purse and I end up using it or whatever. But I don't know. The groceries had such a substantial amount left. I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and leave it in there. All right. So for that, I'm going to be using $150 for the coming week because we do really need a bunch of stuff. And I don't know. We just need to take the time to go. So my husband likes to grocery shop and he loves to cook. So when I say we, it just depends on which one of us. But all right. And gas, we need 140. So I'm going to take 50 and I'm going to take 220s because we divide this up amongst ourselves. And so I have 51, 120, 140. So we divide this up amongst ourselves because our cars are pretty similar. We each have an SUV. And it was taking over $80 to fill up at least mine because I think mine has a bigger gas tank. But our gas has come down. We were paying $5.10 per gallon. And I think yesterday I spotted it for $4.69. I want to say. I don't know. But anyways, so that's that. And then dining out. Would you like to go out to eat? We usually go to this little diner near our house, and it is so inexpensive to eat there. So we have 50, 55, 60. It's so inexpensive to eat there. And when I say that, like I truly mean it. Like you can get a whole dinner with like 2 side dishes for like $8.99, and it's crazy inexpensive. For the 2 of us, sometimes it just doesn't pay to cook depending on what we're making. You know what I mean? Like if we had to go and we had to buy like all the ingredients for something, you know, it would just be really expensive because there's only 2 of us. Let's see, where is my credit card? Do I have a Discover yet? So you guys know that I don't. So I don't think I have my small envelopes handy. All right, that's okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to actually, all right, let me explain. So we don't have credit card debt. We don't have running credit card debt, revolving, I should say. We use our credit card, I'm gonna actually put it miscellaneous, but I also have miscellaneous. We use our credit card to purchase things sometimes if we don't have the cash for it, or if it's like something that we didn't plan for in our cash spending, and then we'll get the cash back. Usually we use Discover, but recently I got a different card that pays more cash back for the moment anyway. And so what we do is we use the card, it gives us the cash back, it starts to total it up, and then we pay it off before it's due. And I talked about this before too. Discover allows you to make micro payments, and that means that you can make several payments over the course of, you know, I don't know, you can make a payment every day basically, and they won't penalize you for that. So there are some cards that I've had in the past when we did have credit card debt where it was like, you recently made a payment, you can't make another payment within 10 days or something, some nonsense like that. So Discover's really good about that. All right, so for Discover, I have to pay back for some purchases that we made $380. So 51, 52, 53, 350, 370, 380. So I'm just going to put that in the miscellaneous category, and honestly, I have to put it back in the bank, and I'm going to know what this is, so I'm not worried about it. So that will be there. And then also in miscellaneous, I have screwed up. What did I do? What did I do, guys? I think I don't have the right amount of cash. And I didn't get out anymore. So, I mean, I have this left over from last week, but I have, what haven't I? All right, hold on. So we have grocery stuffed. We have health stuffed. Did I do that? No. So I need 30 for that. Dining out was 60, right? Okay. Gas was 140. Discover was 380. Miscellaneous 50. Does that all add up? All right, so I'm concerned about this. And I'm concerned because I got out a certain amount from the bank, and I need to make sure, like, I screwed up somewhere. All right. Let's go back and look. Let's make sure first we have the right amount of money, because maybe I planned it wrong. You know, you plan out your variables, which are going to, at least I do, what we're going to need for the week. And then I go to the bank and I get that exact amount. And I also ask them for certain denominations so I can stuff my cash envelopes properly. But somewhere along the line, I screwed up. All right, let's try it again. All right, so I should have $810 because that's what I want to stuff. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 650, 670, 690, 710, 730, 750, 770, 790, 800, 805, 810. All right, so I definitely did something wrong. So let me just go through this. 150 for groceries, right? Okay. And then 30 for health. Let's just go right down the line. So we'll take a 20 and we'll take a 10. So $30 for health. What I think I did, I think that I just used the wrong denominations in the wrong envelopes. And I should have that written down. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. All right, so 30 for health. And then dining out, we're gonna get 60. So should I use 20, 40, 60? Should I do that? I don't remember, but we're gonna try it. So dining out 60. And then gas is 140, so we do need 250s and we do need 220s because we divide that. We each take 70. All right, so we have 140. So let's put that in the gas envelope. If I can get it open. You guys hear Stella snoring? She's loud. All right. Discover was 380 and miscellaneous was 50. So let me go ahead and just put 50 here for miscellaneous, even though they're going into the same envelope. Now we should have 380 left for Discover. All right, so let's make sure. So 51, 52, 53, 350, 370, 375, 380. Okay, so I didn't do it wrong. I just must have stuffed it wrong and then had this odd amount left that didn't make sense. Okay, so there is our expenses for the week, and I'm ready to go back to the bank and deposit Discover. So I'm ready to do that. And also, is there anything else? I think we're good. Health I could put back in because I could pay with a card for that, but the rest I think we're good. So $810. So let's go ahead and highlight what we've done so far. We have gone over our pay, our income. We have gone over our variable expenses. And what's left to do off this worksheet is our savings challenge and then our fixed expenses. So I need to come back and use the same sheet for that. So let me go ahead and use a different color. Couple different colors. We did a video and we went over our paychecks organization. So we did that. I'm just kind of keeping track of like what's already been done. And then we went over our variables today. So that's all complete. So we need to come back. And like I said, we need to do our fixed expense column and sinking funds and or savings. I use my savings challenge down here as well. So I can list both of those, but I need to white out some stuff because I screwed up here and just make this look a little bit neater. And then we'll be back to do the rest of the worksheet. So watch for those videos if you're interested. Thank you so much for following along and showing up for this video, even though we had a little bit of a snafu and, you know, trying to figure out like where I screwed up. It all worked out in the end. So I'm happy about that. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I hope you're all doing well. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love if you stuck around and did so. I have lots of videos coming up, especially with cash stuffing, since I have decided to create this series for my fixed expenses. It just creates a lot more cash stuffing for video content, which is good, and it also keeps me nice and organized. But yeah, I would love if you stuck around and did so. Definitely check out my Etsy shop, see if there's anything that might help you out with your budget or inspire you, because you guys know that I do giveaways all the time, and June was my most recent giveaway, but I do have another one coming up for another printable very soon. So as always, I hope I see you guys in my next video. Take care.